Hello, I'm Arnav Raja, and this is The Football Life in London, a documentary about football teams in London. In this documentary, I will be focusing on 5 teams in London, and those teams are Arsenal, Brentford, Queen's Park Rangers, Chelsea, and West Ham. Now let's head over to the Emirates Stadium to study Arsenal and have an interview with a fan. So here I am at Emirates Stadium, looking at Arsenal's past, present and future, and what the fans think of the present. As we've seen, Arsenal have blocked a little bit in the last couple of months, and I just need to see what fans think about this situation in general. I mean, the team has a great past, but an uncertain future. So let's see what fans think of it. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anyone to interview at the Emirates. However, I managed to find someone to interview. He's an Arsenal fan and a Brentford fan. So let's see what he has to say, shall we? Here I am with Ben, a Brentford and an Arsenal fan. But first, let's talk about your local team, Brentford. What do you think about him?
I mean, they're not doing too bad. I mean, it's a big drop from a couple of seasons ago when we were in the playoffs to get promoted, but...
At least you're doing better than QPR.
Yeah, but everyone's doing better than QPR.
Fair enough. What do you love about Brentford?
I mean, it was the first proper football match I ever went to, so I always have, like, that memory of being, like, a Brentford fan, but I'd say I'm more of an Arsenal fan than a Brentford fan.
Well, Arsenal's a bit of a bigger case, to be fair, so let's talk about Arsenal now. Tell us about Wenger.
I have a lot of respect for him as a manager, but I feel like it gets to a point where you can either leave as someone who's been revered by all of Arsenal fans as one of the greatest managers we've ever had, or you can leave as, for use of better words, a twat.
Right, that's right, I guess. Well, what do you think of your position? Do you think you can still get top 4? I mean, you're 7th.
Mathematically, yes. Going off current form, no.
Do you think you're going to win the...
3-0 at Crystal Palace, you kind of have to question everything. As much as they've been beating top 4 teams recently, we should be beating them. But,
right.
You know.
What do you think of... do you think you're going to win the FA Cup?
FA Cup's a different story. We've been doing pretty well in the FA Cup compared to in the Prem. So the FA Cup, I won't hold out any judgments against it.
I see.
I feel like we need to be focusing on bigger things rather than the FA Cup. The FA Cup's the least of our worries at the moment.
Do you think Spurs is going to win the league, or do you think Chelsea's going to do it?
But as a benefit, Piers Morgan said he'd leave the country if Tottenham finish above Arsenal, so I mean...
And as a final question, Wenger in or Wenger out?
I'm kind of neutral at the moment, because as much as I think that Arsene Wenger should leave, I feel like if he does, then we're going to be in a worse situation with him not there than we are with him there.
I see. Well, that's been Ben with That's been Ben, a Brentford and an Arsenal fan, I guess. So I interviewed Ben, and he has told me a lot about how he feels about Brentford and how he feels about Arsenal. He didn't look like the typical Arsenal fan being pissed off about Wenger. He looked more casual and more peaceful and more neutral, as he said. At Emirates, I discovered 2 statues, one of Dennis Bergkamp and one of Thierry Henry, who are 2 key players in Arsenal's history. Thierry Henry, obviously, for being the absolute goal-scoring machine that made Arsenal what it is today. And Dennis Bergkamp, with his Dutch magic and his amazing goals, also made Arsenal what it was, and what it is, and what it is today in its history. After what we've seen with Arsenal and the interviews, it's time to move on. Next up is Chelsea. So what do you think of Chelsea?
We're the best team in the world.
Chelsea, a blue team, most of all. owned by a Russian, and having controversial hooligans. Chelsea is a team that has won the league plenty of times, but right now they are close to dropping to second place with a ravishing and incredibly fast Spurs on the way, trying to overtake them. But Chelsea overall is a strong team, led by Conte and a lot of players, especially Conte,